Oh my God, I was listening to one of the guys, one of my brothers, Valdez that I listen to, and he's right, fucking, you can't buy happy. You know what I mean? It don't matter how many houses or clothes or perfume, whatever. You can't buy happy. You can't buy confidence. You cannot, you know what I mean? Well, anyways, that's what I fucking believe in, you know what I mean? But you can work within, and God helps you do the work and execute because everything's already inside, everything's already in me to be able to progress, you know what I mean? The beauty is that the road ahead for me is the work within, and that is one of the things, is learning and getting happy. You know what I mean? Because I'm focusing on what I have to do within, and that's the beauty of it. Knowing that the best things do not have a price tag. I guess the price tag is to look in the mirror, in the soul mirror, you know what I mean? And to be able to hurt, to get that out. So a lot of times, I'm like, oh my God, this is hurting a little too much. But then that has pushed me to sit there and write and let go and pick up a phone and pray, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Because really, the prayer and the faith, when I was falling apart out there, is really what got me. I already I thank God, like my grandparents, like I had something great from them. You know what I mean? I always like laugh about shit as a little kid because I was a little wild little wild little Indian, uh, freaking running around the town. Like, I don't know. I guess I always thought I was, you know what no, yeah, I always thought I was somebody. You know what I mean? In my head and in God's heart, He knew I was somebody. You know what I mean? They just didn't like the way the present was wrapped. You know what I mean? It wasn't wrapped with the best paper. It was wrapped with foil and newspaper. But the best gifts, um, sometimes it takes a special person like God to be able to see that diamond. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of my process, is that it's gonna take a special person, you know, to see certain things. But the good thing is that I see it, and that's all that matters. God sees it, and God lives within, and I fucking see it. And it's nice, you know what I mean? Because most of my life, I thought, because I was immature and I didn't know, and I thought, that I guess I didn't realize how special I was, and a lot of times me just being me, walking around with my defects, become gifts to others and to myself, because it's beautiful to see the younger generation that also struggle with the things I've struggled, mental health, ADHD, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Um, come and be comfortable enough to be like, hey, you're different, you know what I mean? But yet you're fucking fighting and you're here and you're shining. How can we get some of that? You know what I mean? And that's my fucking point, is to be able, because to me, the most important things are our children, you know what I mean? And my children's children. So if I can wear those crowns to be able to inspire the younger generation to succeed, then God, we did good. Man, we fought good, God. If the kids to come are comfortable in their own skin, then we did an awesome job. Man, I'm not going to say I want to do that walk again, but God, we are winning. We are winning. Winning. That's not for West Side. That's for winning. So we're doing good, God. Keep it up, motherfuckers. Keep it up.